Hey, yo, look at this farm. Look at what? It's all sorts of weird stuff going on. I want to show you something. This should be out. Should be out of battery. Oh, but there's still power, but there's just no seeds in it. What about this thing? This must be out of power. Yes. And that's got a bunch of stuff in it. Okay. We're going to use this farm for other stuff. Let me show you how, speaking of farms, how the XP farm's going. Made some tweaks last night, made some little changes. And things are working out really well. Look at that. We're doing very well on experience. I also, to show you this, I did those pneumatic, let's find them. Pneumatic servo. Okay. These things. I made a bunch more of these things so that I could put them in these pipes, these little item duct things, and send specific items to specific chests. So this one gets redstone and gunpowder, as you just saw. These are all witch drops. Witches drop all these. Where I've been using those sticks for fuel. Yeah, here's how we're looking. I even gave a bunch of this stuff to Paul. I gave Paul, I think, a stack of glowstone and a stack of enchanting bottles, or bottle enchanting it's called, I think. I started kind of trying to figure out some designs. This is what I'm going to do off camera and then come back to. But here's how our witch farm's looking. Go witches, spawn. And down they go. Let's go meet them. Let's go meet them. We fall. Look at all those items. And you just heard that one fall there. This thing's full. This thing's doing its thing. Everything's working great. I changed something here. You'll notice there's a kind of purple torch up there. That's called an item collector. Now, actually, let me start by telling you the problem that I saw first and what I did to fix it. So originally we had, it's called a vacuum hopper. Item vacuum mined by, okay, I don't know what that does, but vacuum hopper. There we go. And this thing sucks up items and experience, liquid experience. It sucks them both up, right? I was having a problem with the thing. I don't know why, but it wasn't handling the experience very well. And I just kept running out of experience here, and I looked down, I flew down here actually, down this shaft right there, and noticed that there were all sorts of XP orbs or bubbles or whatever you want to say, the little green bubbly things. Tons of them around the vacuum hopper that was here. So that vacuum hopper wasn't working out very well. So I ended up making this thing called an item collector instead. And let me show you that. Item collect. What is it? Item collect. I guess that's, yeah, that's from some other mod. But here we go. This is a hopper, 3 ender pearls, 2 redstone, 2 obsidian, 1 stick. Makes an item collector. Now, what you do with an item collector, as you can kind of see here, you put a chest down, you put the item collector on top of the chest. So anything that falls in this area, items only, no experience, no liquid stuff, just items. Anything that falls anywhere around here gets sucked up by this item collector and put into this chest. The item collector puts it in there. And then I took this chest and I tied it into this item thing where all of our stuff goes. So then I was left with the problem of, well, how do I get the experience down here? And instead of using the vacuum hopper, like I said, I ended up using this liquid XP collector right here. You'll notice I actually have 2 of them. I'll tell you why in a second, because that was a bad move. So XP collector, and that, diamond, bunch of stone, liquid XP bucket. Easy, easy. And you don't even have to give it experience for it to work or anything. It just works. I noticed with this thing, do I have a pickaxe on me? I don't. Oh, well. I wanted to go through here and show you, but I'm sorry. There was also something weird happening where if this collector was on the same level as all the things around it, it didn't seem like it was picking things up very well. So what I ended up doing is I put a collector there and slabs like 1 level down from it so that that thing is above all of this stuff. So all the experience goes to that because it's above everything else from what I can tell. Then I think the server was having problems or something because I was still having problems with, there was too much experience down here and it just wasn't getting sucked up fast enough. So I went, okay, well, I'll just make, I mean, you know, we're talking about 1 diamond experience that I'm getting anyway and a bunch of stone. It's not hard to make at all. So I went, okay, well, I'll just put another collector down. Now, I don't think I had to do this. I don't think there should be another collector here, but it wasn't hard to make. And it's just kind of like just in case, you know, just in case things go wrong or anything. Any extra experience will get sucked up by this other one. Well, it'll equally get sucked up by both of them. But the thought was that anything extra would come to this side, which then goes to this tank and also out that way. So this is the situation that we've got right now. We have this item collector thing, a chest, and 2 liquid XP collectors instead of that vacuum hopper. And I really hope I still have the vacuum hopper somewhere. That's going to be hard to find. Let's see here. Now I'm really up in the air with what I want to do next. Because there's 2 things that I want to do, 2 big things. 1, dirt, stone, marble, iron, dirt, red. Look at all this stuff all over here. Not good looking. It just doesn't look good. Hello, slime. So I started playing around with some kind of like textures, how I can do the floor. And I also discovered a mod called Forge Microblocks. Now look at this little strip. See how small that is? And obviously this thing is weird. That's not normal Minecraft blocks. I was playing around with this Forge Microblocks thing. And allow me to show you that. Let's put that up. Okay. Let me show you Forge Microblocks. Or at least how it works. If I can find this stuff in these chests. Okay, there's the leftover stuff from Forge Microblocks. This stuff, I'm going to talk about that in a second. But basically, Forge Microblocks, I made this diamond saw, which you make like this. You make stone sticks or rods, tool rods, whatever, in Tinker's Construct, right? Just stone sticks, really. Stone rods, stone sticks, whatever. And then 2 regular sticks and a diamond. And that's it. And you make a diamond saw. Now, what this diamond saw does, here's 1 piece of regular oak wood from Minecraft, right? I take this diamond saw on top, it does it like that. On the side, it doesn't do anything. On top, I get 2 oak wood slabs. So it's like this thing is chopping right down the middle, like that. Blam, cuts in half. I do it that way, it cuts it again, even slimmer. Even more slimmer? I don't know. But it does it again. But instead of doing that, I can do it on the side, and it'll cut it the other way. So normally, like if I do that, it does it, you know, this long way, right? And if I do that, then it does it down this middle way. So we'll, you know, let's just make some of a bunch of these. And then you do it there, you get some posts. You do it there, it cuts it the other way. So you can end up, we'll just keep going here. We'll just keep making it thinner and thinner and thinner. You end up getting really, really thin with that stuff. I think a strip is as thin as it gets. Yeah. And then if you do the strip on the side, you get this tiny, tiny little thing. I'll show you what a nook looks like and what a strip looks like. Oh, and I do that every time. Okay, so here's a strip. Blam, that's it. That's a strip. And here is a nook. That's it. Look how tiny, 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 tiny these are. Haha. So very, very cool stuff for decorating or any sort of small kind of details that you want to do. I'll show you, now that you see kind of how it works, I'll show you that log again that's downstairs here. Go back down. Okay, so now take another look at this log. So I've got a pillar, right? I cut it once, another notch where I had cut it twice, another pillar, right? And then a corner, a post, all these things where I just kept cutting it down. See, there's one of those nooks. I just cut it smaller and smaller and smaller. And I was just playing around with this thing, trying to figure out if I could do like a pillar kind of thing, like a column, or how I want to do it. I'll show you what I came up with in creative, but I wanted to show you this stuff because it's very cool, and we have tons of experience now. Not only tons of experience, tons of gunpowder, infinite redstone coming in, sticks galore. You would not believe how many sticks this thing has put out so far. Tons of glass bottles. I will never have to make another glass bottle again. Let's do use XP bottler. What else do we have? Fluid display. Oh, that's kind of a cool thing. What's this? A syringe? Ooh, that's a whole other mod with crazy stuff there. This is chicken essence. I don't know what that is. Tag lock kit. Ugh. That's what we have to worry about Paul making and coming and tagging us. Fertilizer. That's not a thing that we're worried about right now. We've got shapeless, so we've a jar of blood. A milk bottle. I found out that's what we drink instead of a bucket of milk. You can't drink a bucket of milk anymore. You have to do glass. So let's see what we got here. Chocolate milkshake, strawberry milkshake. Look at all this. I haven't seen most of this stuff. Tomato sauce. Hey. Oh, you know what? You can make pizzas. I'll show you how to do that in a second. Stationary tropics water. I don't know what that is. Liquid XP. Fluid transposer. I don't know. Let's go back to the tomato sauce, because you can make not pasta, pizza. You can make pizza. Isn't that awesome? I love pizza, so I'm probably gonna end up making that. And then you smelt a raw pizza and you make a regular pizza. We can eat pizza in Minecraft. Come on. Okay, so let me show you what's going on in here, because this is really, really crazy stuff, and I need to do a lot more crafting and stuff. But this is basically how we're going to make our storage sort, okay, all these pieces. And I'm going to jump into creative right now and show you how that works, because it's not very interesting. I'll probably end up doing it at least mostly off camera, if not totally off camera. We'll see though. So let's disconnect. Let's suspended flat. That's the world we want. Oh yeah, and you can see what I was playing around with for the basement. This is what I was playing around with for the basement. Look at that. That is crazy stuff. I went a little mod crazy last night, but I was thinking, there's these glowstone bricks. This puts out light, and it looks kind of like a pillar or something. So this is kind of what I've been working on, or at least just some ideas. Let me show you how I made these strips. So you make a stencil. Let's see if I can. I don't know how to make those. I'll have to look it up. I think unprepared stencil, and I put it in something, and then it gives me stuff. I don't know. Also, we'll need to make a bucket of paint. We'll need to make a bunch of stuff. But here's what this stencil stuff does. We'll do one there, and there. Now let's turn them. Okay. You know, we'll do every other one. We'll turn. And then you take your paintbrush, right click. Now, oops. I guess I'll get rid of the chisel. Now shift. Right, shift and right, shift and right, shift and right. Ta-da! I just painted the ground. And there's all kinds of stencils. Look at like some of this stuff, right? Let's check this thing out. What's this one? Meh. Look at that. I mean, jeez, look at, like, so cool. Let's look up stencil and see what we got. Musical note. We've got a heart, a chest. Hey, that chest, that could be something. Let's check this out. The strip. like I've been saying, I don't know how to do this, the stencil stuff. We probably won't go too crazy yet. We'll go crazy a little bit at a time. Up there. Okay. And, okay. And you know what? Let's lay one this way and watch what happens. Okay. Look, you can paint stencils on top of painted stencils. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. This is the XP farm that I worked out in creative before I did it in the world. You can see this one still uses that hopper. Seemed to work fine here. I went and did it in the regular world. Did not work out super well. And this, ignore this cool looking stuff, the blue stuff and the white trim and all that. Actually, you know what? I think maybe I'll just knock a good amount of this out so that you can see what's actually going on. We'll knock stuff out and goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. That, this guy. We'll just knock it. We'll knock it all out. We'll knock it all out. If you'll notice, these should look pretty familiar looking right now because we were just looking at them in that chest in the world. Huh. Okay. Oh, and I should note now, I have some of this dark wood. I totally have some of it. So we're going to be able to get a bunch of that. And I really like that blue color. Okay. This is called a request pipe. Basically, this is there's these regular, just plain black pipes, right, that don't even have colors on them or anything. There's this orange type of pipe. There's a blue one. There's purple. Okay. Now, these things all kind of communicate with each other. So, oh man, this stuff is hard to make too, by the way. Basically what you do is you take one of these purple things, this routed interface pipe, and you put certain chips into it, okay? Item broadcaster and item responder. Now, what the item broadcaster does is it broadcasts to this orange guy what's inside of this chest, so nothing. So we'll do the dark oak in there, and you know what? Let's just put a bunch of stuff in here. We'll just put it all in. Okay. And that. So this thing, this broadcaster chip, tells this orange thing what's inside of this chest. This responder chip, well, let me show you what happens when you click on this. When I right-click on this orange thing, this routed request pipe, I get this neat interface, and it tells me everything that I have. And you can even search. We'll say, we'll search for ducts. There we go. We've got item ducts, and we've got some fluid ducts. Then I click on that. I go, give me all of them. Give me 64 of them. Or I go, you know what, give me 3. I want 3 of them. And then I click submit. And you may have seen it for a second. Something popped up here, and then it went down into this chest. Look, 3 item ducts. Now I come over to this chest, and I take these 3 item ducts, and I put them down. And they're gone. See? Disappear. Whew. Okay. Now, what's happening? I right-click on this thing, downloading data, right? What that's doing is it's asking this chip right here, hey, what's in this chest? Right? And the chip is saying, oh, there's a paintbrush, there's 64 stairs, there's some, you know, whatever, right? And this thing goes, oh, you get stairs? Okay, cool beans. I'll put that on the display. And there are stairs, right? Oh, you got some stairs? Cool. I'll tell the user that. I'll tell Uncle Jay that you got some stairs in that chest. Then this thing you go, okay, well, give me this Invar Ho, or give me this World Domination, give me this book. Submit. Okay, that comes up and it goes into this chest. That's because this thing goes, hey, give me that book. And this responder chip says, okay, here you go. And it pulls it out and sends it down this way. Okay. Now, this chest also has, wait, it does have broadcasters, and it's got, oh no, not broadcasters, just item extractors. okay? Because basically what the item extractors do is they go, hey, get this out of here. Get it out, get it out, get it out, get it out. So anything I put in this chest, that chip says, get it out of here, boo! Kicks it away, and it goes into the first chest that it can, which is this one. And, well, I know it's in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. World domination. Yeah. Let's make this easier to see. Well, the red book. The red book is what we're looking at, okay? Put the red book in here. Item extractor chip says, get it out of here. Meow. Gone. Goes into the first chest it can. Easy. Then I right click on this thing and it says, hey, item broadcaster chip, what's in this chest? And the item broadcaster chip says, oh, there's this red book. So you go, okay, cool, give me that red book. Submit. Now when I click submit, the item responder went, submit, you want that red thing? Okay, here you go. And it goes off and it goes into this chest. Easy. Not that bad. Now, a lot of people don't know how this mod works, and I had to look up a tutorial on it and all kinds of stuff. But when you really start getting into it, it's not that bad. It's just it's very expensive to set up. I'll show you how expensive right now. Let's say, well, it's Proj Red Transportation. So we'll look at I don't know what the extension pipe is for. That's the regular pipe, the item transport pipe. The request pipe we already have. So what we're going to need a lot of are these routed interface pipes. The purple ones that go onto all of the chests, right? We're going to need a whole bunch of them. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Can I get recipe? There we go. So redstone, okay. Gold nuggets, okay. And then a routed junction pipe. What is that? That is hard. Because I need redstone, diamonds, glass pane. Yeah, okay, chump change, that's easy stuff. But then this green Illumar, and red Illumar. I don't know how to say that. So I'll show you how to make this. It's going to be 2 glowstone, which, hey, I'm going to clap right now. Listen for the clap. We're swimming in witches. So we're good on the glowstone. Green dye. If you notice, I have a cactus in front of my place now. That's so that I can get this green dye. And there's also green stain saplings. There's all sorts of saplings that come from this Project Red mod. Also, the red is red dye and red or red saplings. See how this keeps moving, how it keeps changing? That means that any of these things can go in here. So I can use rose red, or I can use a red stained sapling, but it's got to be one of those 2 things. And then some glowstone. So that's, these routed junction pipes, unfortunately, are a little tough to make with this green and red Illumar. But I will be able to get it. And basically what we're going to do is I'm going to have one chest where I put things in, and then another, one chest where I take things out, and another chest where I put things in. And then we're gonna have a bunch of chests. Let me do this. Let's do this right. Huh? Sure. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Okie doke. We're just gonna have a whole bunch of chests like this. And we're going to and then give me this. There we go. Well, actually, you know what? It's going to be more like this. So we're going to have our chests over here, and these things are going to be basically in our basement or beyond our basement. They're going to be where we're never, ever going to see them, and we're just going to have tons and tons and tons of chests with all sorts of chips and stuff so that we can basically store everything. Very complicated stuff, very wordy, but trust me, I didn't understand this stuff at all when I first started getting into it. Now that I have, I'm confident that if I can get it, then other people can get it, because it's hard for me to understand a lot of these things. Let's look at some of these chips that we're gonna have to make. Item overflow, I don't care about that. Extractor. Okay, we're gonna need extractors, broadcasters. Wait. Oh, and responders. So we make responders. Ugh. More of these Illumars things. What is this? Null logic routing chip. Paper, redstone, gold nuggets. No problem. We can do that. So that's a responder. This orange stuff. Let's see here. We got some orange dye, orange stained sapling. Okay. What's this? Broadcaster chip. Purple. Okay. Purple. And wait, that was the broadcaster. Extractor. Cyan. Cyan dye. Okay. I found something about the cyan stuff. Watch this. Or the dyes, rather. You can craft these dye. Let's see. We'll do... well, you know what? Let's... at proj red transport. Let's look at the extractors. Okay. Cyan thing. We'll do cyan dye. So I can use blue dye and green dye basically and make cyan. I can use swamp flowers. Bear in mind I haven't found a swamp yet, but I could use swamp flowers. I could also use a pulverizer, which I have right now, and cyan wool. And that'll give me 4 string and 1 cyan dye. Nah, you might see where this is going. Think of the cow farm. How many cows do we have? Well, a few now, just a few. Multiplayer, just a few cows. But we had tons of cows. And I don't think it would be that bad to get tons of sheep. And to put the sheep over here so that we get their wool. I can come over here and go snip, 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 snip. Take all the wool from the sheep. And then put it in the pulverizer. Right here. Whew, almost ran out of breath. Right here. I can put it in the pulverizer, and then that'll give us dye and string, which would be very nice. So, gentlemen, that is what I'm up to tonight. Or at least what I'm starting tonight. I really, it'll be amazing if I get if I even get part of this done tonight. But I am going to start on it. It's going to take a little while, because with a lot of these cool mods, the cooler the thing is that you can make, the longer it takes to make it. So, unfortunate, but that's how it is, and it's fair. So we don't want to complain about that or anything. It's very fair. All right, guys, I am cutting the camera off. I'll probably have some time pass, and then, yeah, then I'll show you what we've got. So we'll take one more look here. Here's what this is looking like. Oh, also, I'm going to have to make more tanks because this is going to fill up in the next 30 minutes or so. So I need to make a lot more tanks, like this tank. And we make that obsidian and glass panes. Yeah, so I've got a lot of tanks that I gotta make. Here's the last look. And that's it. So I'm gonna go up here so that you're not surprised when the camera cuts back in. And we will be back. Whoa, we're back. Hello, look how cleared out the chests are. We're gonna grab this armor because we need it. It has been a few days now since I stopped recording. It took me a long time, but wait till you guys see this. Oh, first off, here's the tank. I'll give you a look at that first. Here's our new tank. Huge, huge. And here, let me jump up. Don't forget I'm a bat, so I can fly around. Here is our new room. Hmm. Hmm. Looking pretty snazzy. I've already been enchanting things here. I've got brand new diamond armor. All sorts of neat stuff. Let's wonder if there's space here. We're going to try to make a statue. But I also did the storage. Look at this. That is all storage. Look at all this stuff. You have no idea how hard it was to make all of this. That's why it's been a few days. This is basically why it's been a few days. Even these things alone, these deep storage units, right? Oh boy, took forever. Let me show you how. Let me go into me mode and show you how this storage works, because it's very, very neat. First off, let me give you a look around here. All of this stuff is these little things. See, it says at the top, forge microblocks, right? I made all this little trim to go around the room. This is all marble that I made spiffy. It goes all the way around. I did blue on everything because it's a great color. And the lights work. They're just always on, redstone lamps, but you know, they're obviously blue. Little cracks kind of in the ceiling where there's kind of this cobble stuff. But I am so happy. Even this pattern on the floor took me forever to figure out. But I am so happy with how this turned out. I think this looks great. And when we start expanding on it, it's going to look even better. Like, imagine a hallway going all the way down that way, and you go into your first section, and it's for we'll say, power, right? And the next section is for, I don't know, a farm or, you know, what have you, all sorts of neat stuff. You can see our witch farm is working, and all of this stuff is going into our storage, right? These are all coming from the witch farm, which is over here. It still goes into this section here, but they all go into this chest, and then they immediately get sucked out into this pipe, which goes over to our storage, which I'm a little tall for it, but there you go. Oh, I should probably be in bat mode. It's a little bit easier to fly around. And jump, fly. Okay. So this storage is crazy. Anything I put into here goes into the storage. I'll just do that. I'll put some diamond boots in, and they should be going. There they go. And they're going to go down into our storage to the first open chest. Now, here's all of the stuff that we have down there. I took everything for the most part, and I put it down there. So let's look for boots. I hope. Let's look for boots. Yeah, maybe they just didn't make it to a chest yet. There we go. There we go. So then we click it. We go, give me one of them right there. Submit. We'll say successfully requested one of diamond boots. And I don't know if they came. There they are. Blam. They just went into that chest. This storage is, I'm still getting used to it. I don't know what's in here. There's a lot of weird stuff, but some weird things. For example, anything that's in one of those deep, big white storage things just says that there's 64. But if we, so I'll show you again. We'll say instead of glowstone, let's do sugar, because that's in deep storage. So sugar, it says there's 64. But what we actually have, let's see. Sticks, sugar. We have 2,303. Same thing kind of with glowstone. Crazy, crazy stuff. So I found out how to make these statues over the last few days, like that guy right there. And we are going to close out the episode by making a statue. I feel like that's good. So let's see. We're going to make it out of, let's say marble. Let's do that. And we're going to need 2 pieces of marble. Submit. And now I think is this thing called I think it's the hammer is what we do the statues with, I think. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. So we've got our 2 pieces of marble. Am I still in bat mode? I am. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Okay. Open that up. We've got our hammer. Now, let's see if this actually works here. I'm going to put it where that pressure plate is. I think. Gimme. Okay. 1, 2 blocks on top of that. I don't know if that's a good idea. And we'll make this a burger. We'll make it me. Hey, that's me. Oh, you know what? I don't want to, I take it back. I don't want to do it out of marble. I want to do it out of quartz. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, broke all my stuff. It's okay. Blam, blam, blam. And a couple of these guys. Pressure plates, okay. Let's put this back and let's grab some quartz. So there's that. QARTZ. Block of quartz. We need 2. You need 2 blocks of whatever you want to make a statue out of. This stuff is a little slow. It could be a lot faster, but you know, we're not super worried about it. Okay, let's see if this works a little bit better. We'll call it a burger. And you can see, we'll position our arms. What is all of this stuff? I don't know. Oh, okay, well, I guess that's my leg. That's back. That's forward. So we'll go back a little bit. Okay, rotate, back, forward. Okay, this is getting tough. And then what's that, our head? Oh, yeah, look at that. Well, then what's this? Oh, that's the whole body. Okay. We're going to do, let's see. Yeah, let's sculpt it. Let's see how that looks. Whoa! Well, that's pretty cool. That's very cool. Now we need, I know I did some bad enchantments that were like level 1, and I kind of just want to get rid of those. Maybe power 1, punch 1. Oh, there's an unbreaking. Let's see what else is protection and unbreaking. Yeah, let's take that too. So we'll take that, and we'll take where is it? Protection and unbreaking. We'll take that also. So there's 1 book. Oh, we can put some armor. You can put armor and all kinds of stuff on here. So there we go. Blam. Oh, I don't completely love how that's working. You know what? Let's take this down. Let's take this down and think about this real quick. What else do I need? I'm gonna need a pickaxe. Give me something. Pickaxe. We'll take iron. Okay. Gimme, gimme, gimme. There we go. Okay, we may have to put more quartz up. Because, yep, it destroys. Oh, well. Okay. Quartz. QUARTZ. We'll give ourselves 2 of those. Submit. Should be 2 quartz coming up. Come on. There it is. There it goes. All right. We've got our 2 quartz. Now, let's see about this. Maybe if we put it back here, it'll be a little bit better. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Or I could probably put it... Well, I don't want to put it right there, because then it's where the light is. Let's just try it back here. Let's see how it looks. Okay. A burger. All that stuff. Sculpt. Okay. Now we'll put some armor on me. I guess me? Yeah. We'll give ourselves some books to hold on to. Let's see. Oh, you can kind of see it in the background there, moving around on that one side. There's a book. And there's a book. How's that? I think that looks pretty good. Well, good enough. I think it looks good enough. Okay. Blam. Shazam. How's that? I think that's okay. Let's see. Go me. Oh, let's eat some monster jerky. You know, honestly, I don't love the quartz. I don't love the white look of it, but I think it's pretty good. Can I run? Hey, made it. Let's see how we look. Can you tell which one's which? Probably the one that's looking at you is me. I think that's pretty good. The quartz is probably a little too white for it. You can't really make out my burger-like face or anything. but I think this works for now. We can at least leave it for the time being. Okay, we'll put that up, we'll put that up, we'll put that up. And that's everything. Okay, man. So let me give you a look at some of the details here. A couple slabs, right? And then I chiseled up some marble to make it look different. I've still got to do something with this whole area and make this whole thing look good. I want this wall to be flat up against the tank, which I think will be nice. And maybe we'll do some of this basalt stuff back there so it's black, I'm kind of thinking. I don't know. Originally, I wanted there to be a way to go down this way and then something down there and then something down that side. But it doesn't really work out super well because there's not a lot of room to get around back here. So I'm kind of thinking maybe this will just be a hallway here by itself with a bunch of stuff that you can get to. We'll see, though. I know this thing is probably definitely going. And I almost hate to say it, but the house might be going also. Just for now. The house is a little overkill. We haven't really... I'll show you that in the next episode, by the way. That's... Paul Shannon set that up in the last couple days. It's very cool. Basically, it's a portal straight to Paul Shannon's house, which is very nice. I don't know if I want to rebuild the house or just tweak a lot or what, but we're gonna have to do something because now that we have the storage down in the bottom, it's just all open area here. I mean, come on, you know, I have nothing, and then a couple bushes. It seems like we're going to be doing most of our living and working down here, so we'll probably end up fixing this up at some point. And I really don't know about that statue. Maybe if there were like one here and one here or something. We'll leave it. We'll figure it out at some other point. Oh, I need a stair. Let's see if I have any of those left real quick. Huh? Stair. I don't. Basalt. I'll do a stair thing some other time. But yeah, guys, here we go. This is what we've got now, and I really like it. I think this basement turned out very cool looking. It looks very technical and kind of... It looks like I'm running the whole internet down here, and I think that's pretty cool. So, guys, thank you for watching. Let's do this so we get a good view, something good looking. There we go. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care.